Hey, Solid Mustang. I hope everyone is out there is having a great day. Hope everyone's having a good time. You know, everybody's out there just enjoying the summer, getting ready for football season to kick off, or whatever sports you're into. The playoffs for baseball is getting right around the corner.
No time this time. Let's see what you've got.
My Cincinnati Reds didn't do much this year, but hey, I still enjoyed watching them. Hockey season's right around the corner, whatever you're into. But first off, you are on here listening to this and you have subscribed or anything else. First and foremost, thank you. I know I've been gone for a while and everything else, but you guys have stuck around and stuff, so thank you for doing all that. So I'm back into the game mode here. We're playing some Titanfall 2. I have the new LMG up. This is the new LMG. I forget what it's called right offhand. We'll get into them here. Those at the end of the video. It's a really good match. I kind of start out slow, pick it up halfway, and then kind of, go about 500 toward the end. I'm all over the map on this one. So, and I get rid of the guys talking right here. That's why you get all this, because I'm flipping something. But you get to see me get offed. The car is really good. You just saw that being used. The 201 assault rifle's back, and that's really good gun. You're gonna see me using that here in a minute. The sniper rifles, there is a new one out there. It's a new SMG which you have to buy. We'll get into game modes here in a little bit. So what I'm playing right now is the pilot versus pilot. A friend of mine is he loves this mode. This is his favorite mode right here. He likes the flying around and everything else. And he feels this is a lot better Call of Duty because of how much smoother the hit detection is. Much better. Even in beta, the hit detection is better. And this is what I've been talking about with things like Call of Duty and actually Battlefield for a while, is that the hit detection's bad. I mean, really bad. And you look at Respawn, what they're doing, and how they got their hit detection and everything else going on, because I have not seen much that would indicate it's in it by any ways off. Great, fantastic. It's just really done really well, and you tell Respawn really knows what they're doing here. And this is where I really hope that nobody screws up the new Call of Duty series coming out with Call of Duty 4. They're revamping it to put it out. And Respawn, those people are actually the ones who Respawn is the ones who actually made Call of Duty 4. They were Infinite Warfare at the beginning. So hopefully it doesn't get screwed up. So that's my little Call of Duty rant. But he likes this thing more than the recent Call of Duty's jumping around because it's just so much smoother. It's faster. It's done the right way. It's got a good feel to it. So a lot of new things. One of the new things is that sonar. You hit by that sonar, get real aggressive. Take somebody with you or something. Something. But I was going to say this dude's alive. Thank you. Another thing you've been seeing me throw around this thing is that new gravity grenade. Think of this thing like a sticky grenade. If you can basically slam it right on them, that will tear them up. It's kind of fun to watch. I had somebody a couple people caught into it the other day. It's really pretty cool. It sucks everything in until it implodes, and I don't know, 6 people in a black hole or something like that. So it's kind of fun. The grappling hook is new, and that is just a ton of fun. You slingshot your way around different walls and stuff like that, and it's just a good time. It's just a good time. You can grappling hook onto a Titan, flip yourself up on there. there's a lot of different routes you can go with all this, so it's really, really cool. A couple things though is kind of going on with this thing. Obviously, it's still a beta, and within that, you know, there's some things that are missing. I can't link up with friends. Yeah, it's a beta, so am I overly, oh my god, worry about it? No, not really. But I mean, I know it's going to be in there, and it's been some rumblings that somebody hacked it. I haven't heard anything to confirm that. But you know, there's been some rumblings along those lines, and either way, I think they'll have that figured out. But that was one of the things that kind of hurt it. Hurt Titanfall, the original Titanfall, when it came out, was that it was hard to kind of link up and get linked up with friends and stuff like that. And if you're going to have a multiplayer game, you need to make that easy. I mean, this time though, there is going to be a campaign. Looking forward to doing that. That should be a lot of fun. So if you're a campaign guy and stuff like that, or if campaigns, how you kind of get into and then go into a multiplayer, you know, that's okay. And I think you have to have, you look at games that have not done well, that should have done well. Titanfall 1. Battlefront for Star Wars, I think, is a great example. If you had a campaign, things would have been a lot better for them. I think they would have done a lot better. You could tell more stories. You could really delve more into the game, and that keeps people along. And it's also not a bad way to get a feel for the game. You know, I'm pretty competitive, so if, you know, I'm out there trying to play and I'm not doing well, I get frustrated. So, you know, having that campaign mode allows me the opportunity to really dive more into it. You know, really get more into the game and understand the game, get my reflexes down, what button does what, stuff like that. So I'm glad they're coming out with campaigns, and we'll go from there. Even at Star Wars Battlefront, they said that it was supposed to have a campaign, and they just didn't have enough time from once they got the go-ahead to go. So to me, and that's on the developers and stuff like that. That they, not really developers. I guess the main money hoarders in this case would have been Disney. I know the stats say multiplayer gets more hours, but at the same time, I think you need that good solid foundation. If you're going to build a house, you need that foundation. Here comes that gravity grenade, and I'm stuck. I gotta reload. So, should let that play out so you can see it. So anyways, there are 3 game modes right now in this. Like I said, I'm playing the pilot versus pilot, the ultimate PvP. There is bounty. In that bounty, you do have your Titans, and you also have your AIs. So the next one is the control points, and in the control points, you get your Titans, but there's no AIs. And I don't know, Titanfall, I kind of like having the AIs. How did I not kill that guy? Every time I see this thing, it's like, how did I not get that guy? Somebody else sneezed on him and got it, because man, I thought, so, but yeah, I like having the AIs and the big Titans. The maps are good for the and these are good for the pilot versus pilot. They're big, but not overly big, and with the way you move, you can get into the fight pretty darn quick. So, and yes, even though there is still everything out there, you still have your campers. I don't care what kind of game you're going to have your campers. The fun thing about Titanfall is it's easier to get around. So, anyways, let's show you this kind of stuff, okay? Let's go pilot. Here's your pilots. Here's your guns. There's your 201. There's your submachine guns. The car is one you start with. Machine gun, your Spitfire, and the L-Star is the new one. So the Kyber and the D2 sniper rifle. shotgun to Mastiff. Obviously, I haven't played it yet. And a new Grenader. It's an energy weapon. So you got your different classes that they're going along with. Grapple's the one I've been using. You get your Halo pilot, which sets out a little thing. Your stem guy, speed and stuff like that. And then you got this guy over here who can make himself invisible to the Titans. I'm not sure about that thing hanging off though. So here's your L-Star. It says I have something new. And it says I can reload faster. What's the point in that? Because again, it doesn't actually have a clip. So just let it cool down. So here's your Titans. Your Ion. This is the Titan I like. I like that splitter rifle. It's like a machine gun type deal. You can really shoot guys up. Plus, it has the smoke. You hit left on the D-pad. It took me a while to figure that one out. And here is your Flame or Scorch Titan. Now the cool thing is, once charged up, your center thing has an ability. Scorch guy, he lights the landscape on fire. Ion, he's got a chest blaster that absolutely tears up other Titans. And probably should play that so you can see that kind of stuff, but it's really cool. So I'm not sure how some of this stuff is where this networking thing, something I really don't like. So, but anyways, I'm sorry. Here's Bounty Hunt, Amped Hardpoint, and Pilot versus Pilot. On the Amped Hardpoint, Amped, what you do is when you, as you can see on here, it doubles your points, gives you more access to amped weapons and things like that. So you definitely want to amp up your hardpoint. The only thing I get worried about with the amped hardpoint is we had one team hold down an amped hardpoint, just one, and made the game pretty close. And realized all we had to do is amp up our hardpoints, and then we blew them out. So it is what it is. Now here's something this network thing I was getting into. And, just if you screw up and you go into the wrong thing, it's a pain in the ass to get back. So anyways, as you can see, also I'm trying to move over to friends. You cannot move over to invite friends yet. Kind of a bummer. So anyways, this is kind of a basics of Titanfall 2. I really appreciate you coming out, and I hope you really enjoyed the video, and can't wait to do more of these. So see you soon, talking about Battlefield and Call of Duty. So talk to you soon. Solid Mustang.